Campfacer.
Hey, what's going on, campers? Campfacer here. Today we're gonna talk about a few movies. We're gonna do a short, brief review on these recent movies I picked up. I've seen them before in the past, and maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't. But I thought it'd be cool to go over a few. We're gonna get started today with one that I got from my good friend Platinum. You can see Platinum on YouTube. I'll leave a link down in the description below or in the video. Make sure to check out Platinum's YouTube channel. He needs some help over there. He does really good movie reviews, gaming, and all that jazz. So definitely check out Platinum. He's freaking awesome, you guys. Now, Platinum sent me this movie for Christmas. It was a gift. It was a surprise. I had no idea. And I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. That was amazing. You didn't have to do that. People like that in the world are amazing. That is awesome. We need more people like this. He sent me one of my favorites, you guys. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Now, let me tell you guys. This was the first one I ever saw growing up. And I was about 13. And I haven't seen it in years. And I still haven't watched it yet again. So, from what I remember, out of all the films that Texas Chainsaw Massacre put out, this one I want to classify as a comic book style. It's almost like its own. It's almost thrown into like not so much comedy, but like comic book gore. It is really fun. It's bizarre. It's over the top. This is definitely, that's why I wanted to get this one as a collectible, and I'm glad I finally have it. This is the exclusive new artwork cover, which was badass. Let me tell you, Bubba, his name was, everyone knows him as Leatherface, okay? This film, his name from his family, they called him Bubba. So from there on out, I always called Leatherface Bubba. Sometimes when I say that, people are like, dude, Bubba, don't you mean Leatherface? I know him as Bubba. He'll always be called Bubba, so there's Bubba. And his chainsaw in this movie was gigantic. It was awesome. And so wasn't Dennis Hopper was in it, and he had a giant chainsaw. Giant chainsaw. They both had giant chainsaws. Yeah, it was awesome. Really fun, wicked gory. And I remember, what's his face? I don't remember his name. This dude that would put a scalpel on his head and always claw it, and he'd like eat the little skin off the tip of the fucking hook, you guys. It was so badass gory. Oh man, you guys have got to see this one. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just letting you guys know. I also recently found out, I never knew this is pretty fucking crazy, that he is Otis in The Devil's Rejects, or Three from Hell. Otis is, what's his face? I can't remember his name, and I feel stupid right now. But that's him, and I never knew that until now, or recently. So that was pretty cool. Anyways, we're going to show off a different one I found, and I grew up watching this one as well. I had a really hard time finding it. The only way I found it was on Amazon, and it was still kind of hard to find, and I got a collector's series, the movie Parents, you guys. If you haven't seen this, it's from the 80s. 1988, to be exact. 1988. Randy Quaid, which, you know, Christmas Vacation, Randy Quaid. This is his little spotlight in the horror movie, thriller genre. He did a really good job in it. And I'm going to tell you guys, the cover speaks for itself, okay? Now, what do you see here? You see a refrigerator with meat in it. She's doctoring up some kind of meat on a tray, and the parents has blood dripping off of it. Now, what do you guys think of that? Okay? And there's a skull in the freezer. So the cover kind of gives away the entire movie right off the bat. It's basically saying it's about parents that are cannibals, okay? Now, I can't remember the kid's name in it. They have one kid, and he's about 13, I think, or 12, and he catches on finally that his parents, every time they eat the weird food that he sees, but I guess he grew up on it, he's catching on that something's weird about this food, and he starts to kind of investigate his own parents. Where are they getting this food that's weird? What? And he tries to spy on his father, and there's a locked freezer in the basement. I'm not going to spoil all this stuff, but yeah, it's intense because the parents, obviously, they're either killing somebody to get this food or they're getting it from somebody that already killed somebody. What it boils down to is they're eating human flesh and guts or meat. And the kid won't eat anymore, and he's trying to catch on without getting caught, and he almost feels as if he could die. His parents, Randy Quaid, gets very suspicious, and it almost gives you a vibe as if he could do something to the kid. It's a really good movie, and I suggest watching it. Just don't watch it right before you eat dinner, or you're not going to want to eat. So yeah, there's that one. Oh, and let me go back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre real quick. The original cover, oh yeah, it came with the DVD, no, bonus feature and the Blu-ray. The original cover, I'm not going to take the sleeve out, but it's that. Oh, I dropped the disc. Actually, I will take it out. That's the original cover right there, you guys. That's the poster I remember hanging in my bedroom. And I don't know what happened to that poster. I remember I used to go to the video store, and they'd hand out, after the movies were out for a while, they put all the movie posters inside a box, and it'd be free, and you could just take whatever. I remember how many cool horror movie posters I used to get through my VHS local store. And I don't know what happened to them all, but that was awesome. Last movie I'm going to review or show off to you guys is a movie that I found through Instagram. On Instagram, I have a lot of horror movie friends that go to conventions and stuff, and sometimes people post old horror movies I've never even heard of. So one day, somebody posted this cool movie cover called The Burning. I've never heard of The Burning, and I would have never heard of it unless I saw that one post, and I still haven't seen anything else after that. So because I was there right there and then, and I saw that person's post of The Burning, it drew attention to my eye, and I read the comments about how many people thought it was such a good slasher 80s flick. And I was like, you know what? It sounds like Friday the 13th-esque. I'm going to check the shit out. So I wrote it down. I took a picture of the Instagram post on my phone, and I remember I went to a horror movie convention in Massachusetts last year with my friend Joe. And right before we were about to leave, I went up to a vendor, and I had some cash left over, and I asked the guy, I said, you know what? There is this one movie. I was wondering if you have it. And he had like a couple tables stacked movies, and I'm like, he's not going to have this, but I'm going to give it. It's a shot in the dark. I was like, do you happen to have the movie The Burning? And he looked at me and goes, actually, I do. And I was like, no way. And he's like, I only have a Blu-ray copy left. And I was like, perfect. So I went up, checked it out, and I bought it, and I picked it up, and here it is. The Burning. Now, let me tell you guys, Tom Savini, who does all special effects, makeup, and he worked with Friday the 13th and tons of other stuff. He did all the animatronic or makeup effects and all that stuff in this film. And I want to say, I don't even know, maybe he even helped direct it. Special makeup and effects by Tom Savini. Yeah, this movie you guys got to check out. It's not overkill. It's not crazy awesome. If you're into like the cheesy slasher films, this is right up your alley. You got to pick it up. It's very fun. It has a Friday the 13th vibe to it. It's in a campground. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's fun. It brings you on an adventure with the campers that go their separate ways, and people get picked off, and yeah, you guys gotta check it out. The Burning, it has a really cool score to it. Opening scene. It's definitely, if you're a collector of horror, you gotta pick this up and get this in your horror collection. This cover right here is actually reversible. It came, I'll show you the cover it came with. It even has like this cool like flap. They don't even have those anymore, like the big long flap. And it came with the double disc, the DVD copy and Blu-ray. And this is the cover it came with, which is still cool. This cover, The Burning. And here's the back art right here. Now this cover is cool, but I thought that this one was cooler. I think that would be a really cool poster to pick up and eventually get an autograph by maybe Tom Savini on there. So yeah, check out The Burning. I give it 2 thumbs up. Slasher wise, it's worth it. Check it out. Yeah, so that's it for my movie review for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. Click the join button at the bottom of the top of my channel. Below my header is a join button. Please join, become a member. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Give it 2 thumbs up this video. Leave a comment down below. Which movie did you guys like me reviewing the most? Have you seen these movies? If you have, explain what you like about them or what you don't like about them. That is awesome, you guys. I'll see you at camp. Stay out of the woods, campers.